Hello, this is Matching On with Sean, with your host, Sean Healy. Um, um, we have to talk about transfer window, don't we? Is there everybody else to talk about at the moment? um, anyway, right, so the transfer window um, started off really well. The transfer window, I thought, made a few good signings, built a great defence, um, which is which is what you need. Um, in the Premier League is need to start from the back. I think. If we look at um, George Graham when we had him um, just before David O'Leary, um, that gave David O'Leary the basis in that team. Uh, that team the base that it needed before O'Leary took over as manager. Because O'Leary's his assistant then, so he would have learned a lot off George Graham. Um, Also, it worked for in more recent years. It's worked for Burnley with Dyche. Um, which not advocating that we should get him in or whatever. Jesus, but you need that base of a good defense. Defenses will won't win you every game, but it'll it'll get you most of the way. It will keep you up in the league. It will keep you up in the league. And like for example, Burnley finished second in the league. Burnley finished second in the league, the championship last year with us, finishing top. We're probably the best defense in the league. Two best defenses in the league won it that year. One first and second. Um, People go on to me when I've complained about Fark in the past, and have said to me, "Oh, they got 190 points, and Fark got 190 points, and blah blah blah." That was in the championship. So before people come at me about comparing the Premier League and the Championship, that's what you do to me, which is not fair. It is what it is. People have opinions. People will fit the narrative. It's natural. They'll do anything to fit the narrative. The stats are there for the stats are there to back up people's arguments one way or the other. Like if you can find stats for one thing, I can find stats for another thing. Um, that will fit my narrative. Um, or that person's narrative. Um, but anyway, you end up getting Stack in and Longstaff. Um, Built a great midfield. Very different midfield to last season. I think it's a lot more compact, a lot more together as a as a unit. That midfield, Tanaka and um, Ampadu look a lot better this season with Stack there in the midfield three. So, in my opinion, they look a lot better. Goalkeeper wise, we look a lot better. I think even my granny would look a lot better in goal than, uh, than Meslier. Um, but the problem, I think the problem starts happening then when we try to get Paxo in. 'Cause I think people's expectations then went up, and we failed with that. That's on the board. The board failed. They should have pushed the boat out. They should have paid the extra bit of cash, but they didn't because for some way or another they were afraid to put their hands in the pockets and just go at it. Um, like in the board kind of panicked because of no plan B with Paxo after Paxo when that failed, did no plan B. Eventually got Okafor in, which would have been the last player we needed in because you could have played Ramazani in the middle or out wide, or you could have played Nanto in the middle or out wide. So I think you covered the 10 position there and the wing position, which is what we're trying to do at the end, by the end anyway. But Ramazani and Fark had fallen out. Uh, Fark does the trick of falling out with players. It's not the first time. Um, it doesn't seem to like these flashy type players that are a bit mavericks. That he doesn't like them. He just does not like them. We had the same problem with Reuter as well. He complained about Reuter being flashy and all that stuff. On the pitch, he was very flashy and uh, bit of a maverick, which you need that in each team. You need that in every team. You need that. Ramsey had that. Ramsey had that bit of X factor, that bit of extra bit of stardust, bit of extra bit of quality on him. On him. Uh, that's on Fark. Fark is the one who pushed Ramzani out then on loan, which meant the board had to clean up that they need to get an extra player in, which was basically cleaning up Fark's mess that he made with Ramzani. I know the board had the failing that they had Harrison, they had Wilson in the door, so they agreed. They had a deal agreed. You know what I mean? And they they end up trying to pull a fast one down on Fulham by going back on the deal and looking for a loan deal instead. And that pissed off Fulham, which meant Fulham pulled the plug on the deal. Like, how stupid are the board to do that? Very fucking stupid. Very fucking stupid. You don't piss off your business people that you're working with, trying to get deals done and trying to get the best deal. You want a good relationship with teams and other people's chairmen and boards. Because then if you need a player that can go, okay, no problem. You know what I mean? We have to help each other. You don't screw over people people in the same that you're looking to do a deal with. My dad works in business. He works in business, and you'd never do that. You'd never do that. Because when you want something, they'll take the fuck off. They basically take the fuck off. You've made a show of us, you made a film of us. That's what you get in return. And that's why they pulled the plug on it. How stupid are they looking for a loan for a player that's out of contract at the end of the season? How fucking stupid. It's a stupid thing to do. Absolutely stupid. Um, embarrass the staff, embarrass the board, embarrass Fark, most importantly, embarrassed the fans who are most important. at the club. If you no fans, you've no club. Football is nothing without fans. Absolutely nothing. Um, which really pisses me off. It pisses me off with the about chairmans and backroom the boardroom staff and whatever. They don't give a shit about the fans. All they give a shit about is earning a bit of money for themselves. Um, so that's what kind of my take on the transfer window. Put in your comments below about and for your opinions. Put it in the comments if you have any opinions on the transfer window or whatever to do with Leeds. Put it in the comments below. Um, lastly, big shout out to Matthew from Imagine Not Being Leeds. Give him a like and subscribe. Uh, the final bossness, the final boss, as I call him, bossness. Bossness does it is his video, is his YouTube page. Callum from Passion for Leeds is um Darren and Dillo from Only Leeds Bros. And lastly, Danny from Tiny Talk Sports. Um, give them all a bit of love, subscribe to them all if you haven't already. And if you haven't liked the video or subscribed to my video, please do. And I've got something special coming on Thursday. Gonna do. Gonna have two guests um, on Thursday, and a bit more lighthearted, I hope. Because it's been quite heavy. The last couple of days have been quite heavy with the transfer window and people getting a bit annoyed and pissed off, and not even bring a bit of lighthearted, bring something back and nice and relaxed, nice and chilled, no stress, no worries. Just enjoy our football again, and that's happening Thursday. Um, so I'll see you then, and happy Leeds, 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 Leeds.